Today we're looking at Inazuma 11 Go-To Chrono Stones, and looking at the 5 best players to use in the story mode of that game. Let's do this, TXM style. What's up everyone, and welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we're teaming up with ShadowAK yet again to bring you guys the 5 best players to use in the story mode of Inazuma 11 Go-To Chrono Stones. Now, Chrono Stones is a bit harder because basically, Chrono Storm is the best team to use in the game. The combination of best Mixie Maxes with armorified fighting spirits for the story mode, basically unstoppable and by far the best players to use. Video over. I'm kidding, obviously. They are the best players to use, but these are kind of some options if you want a bit more variety during the main story mode. And you can tell we're kind of struggling here because for number 5 is just anyone. Literally anyone. Just give them like a good move like Inline Stampede or Hyper Swiper and they could be good. You can't really get any like spirit summoning scouts or like recruits aside from the ones we're going to go over in this video. And so everyone else is kind of on the same level. So you can really just use anyone. I know it's kind of like defeats the point of the video, but again, it just kind of goes to show. Chrono Storm are the best players in the game. It's kind of hard to top them. Number 4 is when we actually start getting into real players. We have Harriet Pin and Parasite. Both are majorly different, but they do fall into the same category. Harriet Pin offers a goalkeeper spirit, but can't be recruited until the Bakumatsu era, which is chapter 7 out of 10. She is clearly outshone by the number 1 spot, who we'll obviously get into later. However, she's still number 4 just because she has a spirit slot. So mix and match her with a level 25 plus scout and she can certainly help in the closing stages of the story. Parasite can only be recruited at chapter 8, but has a defensive spirit. He has Dragoon. Hell yeah! He can Mixie Max to make him viable for matches, and he has a bloody defensive spirit. Yes, lads! This is how slim our pickings are. Do you have a spirit? Yes. You're on the list. Number 3 is Rough Whedon. He comes with Neptune and can be obtained fairly early at chapter 4. He's a pretty nice option, especially considering it'll be one of your only shooting spirit options. As you can tell again, slim pickings. He has a shooting spirit? Yes. Throw him on the list. Number 3 you get to be. Get in there, Rough Whedon. Well done. Rough? Furry. Number 2 is a returning character. Len Graves is back and manages to sink in use for 2 Go games. He still offers usage out of Pegasus or a different spirit, and he has Flying Fish, which is a nice shot for starting up chains, but it's considerably nerfed because shot blocks are a lot more prevalent and common in Go Chrono Stones, and goalkeepers also last a lot longer thanks to Armify. But he does keep his Go 1 skill recovery, which helps him a bit, but not, again, as much, because movement speed has been increased in Chrono Stones. He is the embodiment, however, of no matter how much you nerf me, I will make everyone lock behind the post game, so you don't have a choice. So he does still get some use. Again, this is number 2, and he's not that good. He just has a spirit. Bonkers. And finally, the shortest top 5 of all time, but number 1 is Eartha Toughlove. Now we actually have a very good player. Before she made it to the honorable mentions in Go 1 story mode, but now she climbs right to number 1 for the Go 2 one. She comes with the spirit Gargantua, which can obviously switch with other spirits you have available, but that's not the end of it, because she has Charm Up. Oh, Charm Up is incredible. Charm Up obviously is the skill that girls can use. I don't know why I said it like that. The girls can use to basically do better against men, which is pretty incredible for a goalkeeper, especially when basically everyone who's going to be shooting on you is going to be a man. Is she quite JP? No, but she can serve you well. She has a bit of a weaker spirit, and her moveset is a bit weaker overall, except for Charm Up. And she obviously doesn't have a best Mixie Max, but she's still a goalkeeper with a spirit. She's still pretty great, and Charm Up is good. And she also has really good stats, so that's also pretty great. Not quite JP, but you know what? Out of the slim pickings that Chrono Stones has, she is the best. Which isn't saying a lot, but you know what? Let's just go with it. And that was the list. That was it. It is that slim. It is that poor. But there you go. That's the top 5 players to use in the story mode of Inazuma 11 Go Chrono Stones. Hint, just use Chrono Storm. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.